A $32 billion industry with 27 million workers, human trafficking is the reason there are more slaves worldwide today, more than there have been at any time in history. For many women, children, and men, prostitution isn't a choice. Many misconceptions about human trafficking are what is preventing any legal action. For example, trafficking is essentially a crime that must involve some form of travel, transportation, or movement across state or national borders. However, the reality is that the legal definition of trafficking, as defined under federal trafficking statutes, does not require transportation, although transportation may be involved in the crime, and although the word connotates movement. Instead, human trafficking is characterized more as a compelled service where an individual's will is overborne through force, fraud, or coercion. A third myth is that there must be elements of physical restraint, physical force, or physical bondage when identifying a trafficking situation. However, the legal definition of trafficking does not require physical restraint, bodily harm, or physical force. Psychological means of control, such as threats or abuse of the legal process, are sufficient elements of the crime. The bottom line is that prostituted individuals many times are not adults consenting to a line of work. They include immigrants that were taken advantage of, women who were forced to become addicted to drugs, and children kidnapped or often lured with the help of the internet. The picture of an empowered, well-to-do, family-loving, legal prostitute that has been painted for you does not reflect the reality of the industry. They don't want you to know the reality of the industry. Truckers Against Trafficking is aware of the reality of the human trafficking industry. Their organization helps to dispel the myths of human trafficking, and its members are constantly on lookout, watching truck stops and watching the highways, making the call that could save a life.